I think I tweeted it during the game. It was either during the game or just after the finals. I said, Mbappe, as it stands, is the greatest World Cup player of all time because, like, this was just like the tip of the iceberg. Even like his game against like Poland, for example. I'm watching this guy. I'm thinking, you are ridiculous.
This is the guy who equaled Pele's record as youngest goal scorer in a World Cup final. He's the guy who's on course to hit all of Pele's records at World Cup. It feels like we're reliving history. I have a confession to make about this goal, right? I had it spoiled for me. So I'm watching the game with my friend Cam. The goals were, I'm supporting Messi in this game. He's probably more France, but honestly more of a neutral, right? When that Mbappe goal happens, the first one, we're just like, oh my God, wow, this game could be... I didn't get a chance to even react to the second one because he looked at his phone and started screaming, Mbappe, Mbappe. And I'm like, bro, he just scored. He's like, he did it again. And then I'm watching the goal unfold in front of my very eyes. As he's telling me this, I'm watching him grab the equalizer. And again, as someone who was supporting Messi in this final, my whole body almost just like, oh my, oh my God. Like
you felt bad.
Not bad, but I was like, oh my God, like he's actually going to spoil because you have to think about it, right? This World Cup final, there's two people watching this game. There are Argentinians and Messi fans, which there's a lot of the world, and then there's France fans and everybody who doesn't like Messi. So you really sit on either side of the fence. Maybe you sit maybe a little in the middle, but for the most part, I think most people had a preference on the two of them. I sat towards the prior. When that goal happens, I actually thought like, oh my God, this is it again for Messi. Like, this is over. It's another big international final that's going to end up in tears.
And he lost the ball.
And he lost the ball. And that moment, I'm like, oh my God, it's over. And actually, oh my God, it's over.
Quite poor. Like, you know, he brings it to Coleman.
It's bad.
Like he's just kind of, he's dwelling on the ball. You know, they've just, it's like...
Bro, my whole, when that goal went in, my entire body, I was like, oh my God, it's going to happen again.
But you know what? It's I think, like, obviously in hindsight, like, that they ended up doing it. It's like it's great, but like I think in that moment I was just like, I'm on both your sides. Like genuinely, when both teams were attacking, I'm like, I could literally feel it within myself. Like, oh yeah, go and get a goal. Don't score. Yeah. Like, and then France are going for him. Go and get a goal. Don't score. Like, because I need that Messi picture, but I also need that Mbappe picture. Like, and honestly, it was. Yeah, at that 2-2 point, you're just like, can football get any better than this? No. Because it's like, again, we go back to saying people say we overrate the game and stuff, right? But like, a game that people, let's say, talk about going back to the Champions League is like Liverpool versus Barcelona, right? The comeback. But it's a similar feeling, even though Liverpool scored all the goals in that game, but it's like, 1-0, it's like 2-0. Then when they scored the third goal, everyone's like, whoa. Then they scored the fourth goal, and you're like, flipping it, like, this is one of the football. Greatest, So it's like,
but you only felt that.
I like that slow build though. It's like it's like a good movie. Like you get to the third act, and that's where everything
and in this movie we're not even in we're not even in the third act at this point. By the way, we're still in like the second.
We don't know what act we're in. Like, we've not checked the runtime. We've not checked.
No, but at this point, the script is out the window. The script for the play is done. We ripped it up. 80 minutes, we thought this was the script. We thought this is how the movie's going. And then out of nowhere, it's like, oh no, this is the director's cut. He's going to give you a different ending to what you were... And can we talk about that celebration, by the way, from Mbappe? Yeah. That celebration of him just like in pure pandemonium, and then that scream that he unleashes, that is one of the biggest I'm him moments. That goal, the celebration, him looking at the... that all encompasses his legacy right there. That is Kylian Mbappe on top of the world right there. We're talking about Dembele first half when he gets hooked. That's him at the bottom. This is Kylian Mbappe standing at the top of football and just basically saying, yeah, I'm here. I've arrived.
Do you know what it is as well? Like, I think football's obviously a team game, 11 players, right? But what we love is the individualistic nature of the game and the stars making things happen and changing games, right? So the penalties, we like everyone, most people don't rate penalties, right? It's just like you score them, you got to get it done. Obviously, we'll speak about why Mbappe's ones are like impressive to do in the game. But that goal there, to me, says, that's what I look for. Like, every time we've watched the game and we say, right, this team's best player hasn't shown up. This team's best player hasn't been clutch, and he's doing it right in front of your eyes. He's doing it in the space of 60 seconds. You cannot, like, at that point, And this game in general just made Mbappe borderline untouchable for me because I said, you know what? How, like, that is the highest stage.
Jeez.